What is up, guys? It is Nordyalex here, and I know it's been a while since anything Minecraft related has come on the channel, but it's finally here. We've got it. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is, this is a new series, as you've probably already seen by the thumbnail, and the title of the video is called T1 Trials and Error. Now, it doesn't mean a lot so far, but hopefully after today, I hope that you guys understand like the whole process of this. It's sort of a let's play type of dealio, I suppose you could call it, but I hope you guys can sort of understand of the whole point of the series and stuff like that. But basically, I'll jump into it and I'll start explaining, but by first apologising for whoever my neighbour is in this on the Mithrintia server in the big plot world, because their whole plot is just covered in lava, so it kind of sucks ass, but it's something we're just going to have to live with and get on with. Now, something I haven't done is we're going to quickly use the Mithrintia resource pack, so we're going to quickly jump into that so that everything looks all nice and dandy. It's all the reason behind the resource pack is that there's some of the ores, and not some of the ores, like some of the items should I say, are texture pack redesigned in textures so that they don't look like the block they're meant to look like. They're meant to look like a building block that you can use to decorate. But basically, as I've just stated, this is the Mithrintia server. Mithrintia are the people that do all the builds for the Hypixel server. So any of the maps and stuff, not any, because recently it's all been opened up to the public, like map uploading and stuff like that. But basically, Mithrintia do the most of the map making and the lobbies and all of that for the Hypixel server, and as you've seen, their builds are pretty amazing. Now, any of you that have been watching the block hunt series that I do, myself and Jamie, we are okay builders. We're not amazing. We're not going to just sit and chuck up a dirt shack and say it looks amazing. We do try and put some effort into our builds, and as far as I'm aware, we are okay builders, but personally I want to improve as a builder. I want to have better, be able to put more detail into it, spend more time on it. And I've known about this the Mithrintia server, and I've wanted to do it for a while, but I just never got around to it. And one of the main problems I've had is enthusiasm. I don't have the enthusiasm to sit down and make a giant build that's going to look hopefully good by the time it's finished. So that's the whole point behind this. Like, doing the YouTube videos actually motivates me to do something, like keep it going, keep it entertaining, basically all of that jazz. So that's the whole point, is I'm going to be doing this with you guys following me along the way. Now, as to how it's going to work, I plan to sort of talk a little bit before the build, talk a little bit after the build, and in the middle of it is basically going to be time lapse of me building. Now, most of the majority of it will be from first person perspective, so there is going to be a lot of, if I look at the screen now, it's going to be a lot of moving around really quickly, and I'm going to try to avoid that as much as I can. So I'm not going to do stuff off camera, but I might just do sort of record a little bit, skip out 10 minutes worth of recording, because what you got to imagine is the way it's going to work out is I'm going to probably do about 30 minutes worth of building and then just speed it up, and then that should end up into about 8 minutes worth of video, and then that gives me about 2 minutes for before and after to talk about stuff. So yeah, enough of me rambling. It's almost been 5 minutes of me talking. This is literally the introduction. That's why the episode title does say introduction, so I apologise. There is a lot of talking in this one. The build, I will be building in this one as well. Not a lot, but I will be building in this one. As you can see already, I did try mapping out, like, one of the things I've noticed. I don't know if any of you guys know Gliss. He's an admin and a very good builder on the Mithrintia server. Let's just quickly relay the floor so it's all grassy. Whoa, speed 10, not such a good idea. I feel like I'm on drugs. But basically, what he always suggests is that you make a layout of what you want to do, and that's what I was trying to do yesterday. That's why there's like dirt everywhere. Oh, I've got a bit of a dry throat. And that's what this is. This is not a funny looking penis before any of you go there. basically what I'm going to be building, and it's probably about time that I said it, what I'm going to be building is a castle. Now, one of the hardest things I've ever tried to build, and one of the things that always comes out really retardedly for me, is castles. Now, scale wise, this is what I was looking at. So this, what we got here, is a large pillar, and then what we got here is the wall, and then what we got here is a small pillar. Now, I planned for this episode just to get the layout of everything done, which is probably going to involve me doing a very quick time lapse, just so I'll get my head down, I'll get on with it. The scale might change. Now, last night I kept on having a problem. Like, I was up until 5 AM trying to build this goddamn layout, and in the end I just deleted it all because I was one block out 3 times in a row. And when it comes to building something, everything's got to be equally and aligned for me. Now, basically, yeah, I can't think of anything else that I'm going to explain until I've got the layout done. So I'm going to quickly jump straight into that, and I hope you guys like understand what I'm doing afterwards. Like, I can then try to explain the build. So enjoy this next bit, and yeah, I'm going to quickly just delete this out, and we're going to jump straight into it. Okay, so we are back, and it's happened again. I'm not sure how or why, but if we look at it here, if I select that block and then go all the way down here, the gap between the two sides is 2 blocks out, and that means I've done one mistake somewhere. Because this one is, you probably can't see it, but in the pink there, the end number says 212. So if I now go over to this one over here, and then do from here all the way back down, to here. Now that one's 214. So somewhere between here and like in the parts that I've just built, there is something that's longer than the other on one of these sides. So now I just need to try and figure it out, which is a pain in the ass, but because the build length, what's the build length actually? So if I select that one and go all the way down this line, oh, that line, it should probably work. It should work out the same. So that's 242 blocks, and then if we go from here, hopefully if it works out the same, I'll be a little bit happier, but I'm really doubting it will, because that's just my luck. Yeah, 240. So apparently the length wide ways is different. I don't know why this is. Maybe it's this up here. No, that's 10, and the other side 10. All of these should be, all these wall sections should be 11. And that one's 12. Oh no, yep, so that one's 11. That one's 11. That one's 10. Right, so that one there. Oh no, that one is 11. I must hit the wrong block. Nope, I lied, that one is 11. Fine. That's kind of annoying. So what about these big circle sizes? So that one's 25. That one's 25. That one's 25, and then that should mean the end one is 25. Boom, yep. And then the little circle should be like 13, I think. Yeah, 13. 13. 13, and then 13, yeah. So now let's check these ones over here. So this should be 11, which it is. Oh, 11, which it is. 11, and then this should be 10. Ah! That's 11 long, and that's meant to be 10 long. Bam! I found my mistake. Screw you. Which way was longer again? Let's just go double check. This one up here is the one I'm going off of, so we're going to do it off of this one. So how long is this? That's from there to there is 10 blocks, and that one from there to there is 11 blocks. There we go. So we're just going to quickly undo that, and if I'm right, if I paste that there, no, that's too close. Undo, paste, and then bam, that should be there. So that means where's the end? God. Right, I can paste that in grass, and then I can paste the other bit in blue wool. Now the reason I've got that center section bit is because it is really going to help me at a later date just to figure out where the center is. And then that one is going to be set as blue wool. I probably should have mentioned it from the beginning. I will be building with blue wool, not blue wool, with World Edit as well, purely because it makes life quicker. Set wool blue. Bam, done. So this should mean that now if I go from there all the way down this bit, I know it's annoying seeing me go backwards and forwards, but getting the layout all the correct size is kind of a vital deal. So that's now 212. Let's quickly take that off of there. Like, if it wasn't the right size, it would literally just fuck with me so badly later on. Like, I had it done earlier yesterday and it was just getting really confusing. And then this should be 212, please. 213? You freaking kidding me? How are you on 213? 13? Are you kidding me? This should be 10. No, that is 11. I'm gonna get angry soon. Oh my god, I'm getting annoyed now. Undo. Oh no, undo, undo. Right, that's that gone. Ah! Stop winding me up. It's starting to annoy me now. So that's 10. So how is it this one over here is not 10? Or is that 10? Is it 10? Please be 10. If you're not 10, I'm going to completely like... So that is 10, right. And then it's just, I'm just double checking, like, I know I keep saying it, but getting these dimensions right from the beginning, oh, it's going to save my ass so much later on. Right. All the coordinates should still not be copied. Frickin' hey. Ugh. Actually, is my stone block still down there? If so, I can just use those. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut here and I'm going to be back once I've got it all the right shape. Okay, we are back. We finally have the correct dimensions. Here are, you don't know how much it is. Yesterday I literally spent almost 5 hours doing this, like trying to fix it. I had like other members on the server. I was like, can someone please help me? I'm one block out and it's really annoying me. But we're all in track. Just to see it, so you can see the scale of the build. Bit options, video settings, clouds off. I don't even know if it's going to be able to render properly, but I'm going to install Optifine so we can get that on here, and that should help a lot. But that's the scale of my build. This is going to be the end of this episode because I realise it's gone on for quite a while. I apologise on that one. It is the introduction episode. It will pick up soon. I'm not the world's best builder, so if you're here for like building lessons and stuff like that, you're not going to get it from me. I'm not the world's best builder. I'm literally doing SSA. That's why it's called trial and error. I don't plan for this to get me the rank T1 on the server. That's the whole point of the T1 in the title. I don't plan to get that first try. If I do, that'll be freaking sweet. But I don't plan to get it straight away. I plan to have to work on my build over time, which is why I thought it'd be a pretty cool series, because you guys, I'll be recording when I get my build reviewed, etc, etc. So, as I say, that's the layout. As you can see, it's nice and symmetrical. There's room for us, like if I want to at a later date, I can move the whole build like into the center of the plot so I can do stuff on the outside, but that's something we can decide later on. Behind the scenes, I'm going to say it, behind the scenes I'm going to lay out the interior. So when we come back, I'll talk about the interior layout, like so where I'm going to have like buildings inside of the area, like a fountain area in the middle, a big like castle bit at the back with giant pillars. It's going to look freaking sweet. So the front of it will be that end, which I'm looking at now, and then the back end will obviously be the opposite side. I'm going to enjoy doing this series. I'm really looking forward to doing it. If you've got any feedback, like I'm not going to record the next episodes until Well, I'm going to record episode 1 today, but after that I'll be waiting a week to see if you guys have got any comments, like improvements that I could do. Feel free, send me screenshots on Twitter of stuff that I could do. Like, you guys help me out would be amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. I really hope you guys are going to enjoy this series. I hope you guys stick along with me. It's going to be slow to begin with, but it is going to pick up. I will improve on like the whole having to build, speed things up, time lapse it and all that. That's something I don't usually do. So I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to go away. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.